Senna. The sennas is a large genus of flowering plants in the legume family Fabaceae, and the subfamily Caesalpinioideae. This diverse genus is native throughout the tropics, with a small number of species in temperate regions. The number of species is estimated to be from about 260 to 350. The type species for the genus is Senna alexandrina. About 50 species of Senna are known in cultivation. Description: Senna includes herbs, shrubs, and trees. The leaves are pinnate with opposite-paired leaflets. The inflorescences are racemes at the ends of branches or emerging from the leaf axils. The flower has 5 sepals and 5 usually yellow petals. There are 10 straight stamens. The stamens may be different sizes, and some are staminodes. The fruit is a legume pod containing several seeds. Systematics: Caesalpinioideae, Cassia, and Senna form a monophyletic group which some authors have called Cassia sensulata. In 1982, the group was named Cassiani and classified as a subtribe of the tribe Cassiae. The tribe Cassiae contains 21 genera and is now known to be polyphyletic, but the classification is still accepted because a revision of Fabaceae has yet to be published. The genus Senna has had a complex taxonomic history. What is now known as Senna was included by Linnaeus in his concept of Cassia in Species Plantarum in 1753. Philip Miller segregated Senna from Cassia in 1754 in the 4th edition of the Gardener's Dictionary. Until 1982, many authors, following Linnaeus, did not recognize Senna and Caesalpinioideae, but included them in a broadly circumscribed Cassia sensulata. Phylogenetic analyses of DNA have shown that Caesalpinioideae, Cassia, and Senna are all monophyletic, but the relationships between these 3 genera have not been resolved. They are therefore shown in phylogenetic trees as a trichomy. Ecology: the caterpillars of many Lepidoptera species feed on Senna plants. The black-witched two-barred flasher, common emigrant, and mottled emigrant have all been recorded on candlebush. For example, Senna species are pollinated by a variety of bees, especially large female bees in genera such as Xylocopa. Some species also have extrafloral nectaries on the leaves of flower stalks, which attract ants, but do not benefit pollinators. The ants probably deter herbivores. Uses: some Senna species are used as ornamental plants in landscaping. The species is adapted to many climate types. Cassia gum, an extract of the seeds of Chinese senna, is used as a thickening agent. The leaves and flowers of Siamese cassia are used in some Southeast Asian cuisines, such as Thai and Lao cuisines. They are known as khilek in Thai and are used in curries. Selected species: Senna aclinis randall, Senna rassifila randall, Senna aculeata H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna alata Roxb. Candlebush, Christmas candle, Empress candleplant, candlestick tree, ringworm bush, 7 golden candles. Senna alexandrina mill, Alexandrian Senna, Indian Senna, Tinnevelly Senna, True Senna. Senna angulata H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna appendiculata Wiersma, Senna armata H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna artemisa iridis randall, grey cassia, leafless cassia, woody cassia, puntibush, silverbush. Senna auriculata Roxb. Avrium, Matara T. Tanas cassia. Senna versiflora H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna bacillus, West Indian Chartree. Senna barkiana, pepperleaf Senna, smooth Senna, yellow peabush. Senna bicapsularized, rambling Senna, Christmas bush, money bush, yellow candlewood. Senna birostris H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna candoliana H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna cardiosperma randall, Senna cordata H. S. Irwin and Amp. Barnaby. Senna cobenensis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna corymbosa. Argentine. Senna, Argentine wild sensitive plant. Senna Fabaceae HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Cuscasia, desert senna. Senna cumingi HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna didymobotria HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Candelabra tree, peanut butter cassia, African senna. Senna domingensis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna fruticosa HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna garrettiana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna gordichordi HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Climbing cassia, Senna haziana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna hebecarpa, American senna, wild senna. Senna hirsuta HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Woolly senna, woolly wild sensitive plant. Senna italica mill, Port Royal senna, dog senna, Italian senna, Spanish senna. Senna ligustrina HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Privet senna. Senna lindheimeriana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Velvet leaf senna, showy senna. Senna macranthera HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna magnifolia Randall. Senna marilandica link, Maryland senna. Senna martiana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna martiana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna meridionalis Dupuy, Madagascar senna. Senna mexicana, Mexican senna. Senna multiglandulosa HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Glandular senna, downy senna. Senna multigiga HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Fall sickle pod. Senna nicaraguensis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna nishida HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Hediondia. Senna notabilis Randall. Senna obtusifolia HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Coffee weed, Java bean, American sickle pod. Senna occidentalis link, antbush, coffee. Senna negro coffee, septiquid, stinking wick. Senna odorata Randall. Senna oligoclada Randall. Senna orchidea HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Orchid senna, orchids wild sensitive plant. Senna pallida HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna papilosa HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna pendula HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Eastercassia valamuerto. Senna pilosia HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Transpicos senna, transpicos wild sensitive plant. Senna pleurocarpa Randall. Stripe pod cassia. Senna polyphylla HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Retama prieta. Senna pumilio, dwarf senna. Senna purpusa HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna racemosa HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Limestone senna. Senna reticulata Wild. Senna ripiana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Ripley's senna, Ripley's wild sensitive plant. Senna romeriana HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Two-leaf senna, Roma senna. Senna rostrata HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. New Mexico wild sensitive plant. Senna rugosa HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna scandens. Senna septemtrionalis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Arsenic bush, dooley weed, laburnum, smooth senna. Senna cimera HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Cassidtree, Siamese cassia, Thai cassia, Thailand shower. Senna cicotrana. Senna sophera, algarabilla. Senna spectabilis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Casia amarilla. Senna splendida HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna siratensis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Glossy shower. Senna sulfurea HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna timoriensis HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna tora L. Sickle wild sensitive plant, sickle senna, fetid cassia. Senna trolliflora. Senna undulata HSO1 and Amp. Barnaby. Senna uniflora. Senna venista Randall. Senna Wislersoni. Genus is Senna, shrubby Senna.